All right. Well, thanks everyone for watching our Team Pathfinder final presentation. Um, First, we'll just go around and introduce everyone. Gina, if you want to go first.
Mhm. My name is Gina Abascal. I'm a junior at UF online and I'm majoring in computer science, currently living in Gainesville. I plan on working as a software engineer after graduation, and my hobbies include baking and hiking.
What's up, everyone? I'm Jonathan Phillips. Just started my fourth year at University of Florida Online. I enjoy programming, hanging out with friends, and gaming.
Hello, I am Tyler Wescott. I'm a post-bac student at UF Online, majoring in computer science, and I'm using the high-level courses to qualify for more competitive graduate programs. I live in San Diego, and my hobbies include travel and hiking.
Hey, I'm Rohan Singh. I'm doing a post-bac at UF Online with a major in computer science. I'm currently working in finance, but I'm interested in making a switch to computer science after graduation. I'm based in Jacksonville, Florida, and my hobbies include tennis and running. With that, I thought we would move to a demonstration of the website that we have built. So this here is the website. You can navigate it here by the URL, which we posted in our documentation report. So once you go to the website, it gives you an option to either log in or sign up. If it's your first time going to the website, you're going to want to hit sign up, create an account. So I can do that now. When you hit sign up, it asks you for your first and last name. So I'll go ahead and input that. It asks you for your email. So I will enter that. And then just enter a password of your choosing. It does ask you to enter your password twice, and then make sure that they are the same to make sure you entered it correctly. And it does run some validation checks to make sure that the email and password is valid. So we'll go ahead and sign up. Okay, passwords don't match, so let me try that again. Okay, that time it worked. So we'll go ahead and log in with the credentials that I just entered. All right, and once you are logged in, it'll prompt you to start the quiz. This is a quiz that it's a 15-question multiple choice quiz. It tries to assess your personality, so what your preferences are, and also your technical aptitude, which kind of technical abilities you most agree with. So, question one is I'm an extrovert. Gives you 4 options here. I'll hit agree. Question 2, I prefer working in groups as opposed to working individually. I'll hit agree to that as well. We won't go through all the questions here on this demo, but safe to say that it's a personality and technical aptitude quiz. So I'll go ahead and hit a few answers just so we can kind of get to the end here. I know that there is a time limit, and we can see what happens when you finish the quiz. All right, so there are 15 questions. Once those are all done, it gives you your results. It's kind of, this is my job match here as a project manager / technical writer. So based on this, on the answers that I submitted, it thinks that would be the best career type fit for me. Here you can see a summary of all the people who have taken the quiz, and you can also see when they took it, what their emails are, and most importantly, what their job match is. So if I say, hey, this job match really resonates with me, I want to connect with other project managers to kind of learn about their career path and understand from them what they're working toward to enter the industry. I can email them and reach out. There's also search features, so maybe I only want to explore people with that career tag. I can then search for it. Let's say I say, hey, I'm interested in QA testers or product or full stack developers as well, just to understand what their roles and responsibilities are. I can go ahead and search for them, and it'll pop up with their list of all the people who have taken the quiz and had that career match. So that gives the networking capabilities there as well. And that is a demonstration of the website.
For our technical debt and excluded PBIs section, we did implement all of our given PBIs and none were excluded. The user interface design and implementation and deployment of integration setup PBIs were fully implemented. We did have some changes on some of the remaining ones. For the survey development, we used 16 questions in our survey instead of our originally planned 20. For the design and create backend database section, we created an SQLite database file as a support our needs, but it's not a full backend database. For networking features implementation, we implemented a feature to search users by the career tag they received from the quiz, but we were not able to implement a feature where users could search by name.
We identified a few stretch goals that we would like to make with our application, or that we would make with our application if we were still going to develop it further. As far as the directory structure and naming conventions goes, our file names are names like views.py and models.py, so that can lead to scalability issues. It would probably be better to organize the files around the features or the functionality of the application if we were to make further additions to it. On the security end, we identified a couple of things as well. Authentication is currently handled within the application. So if we were to release this publicly, then we would need to utilize a more secure external method. And additionally, the file secretkey.env at the root causes issues with configuration management and security, since the environment file is not adequately secured. We would need to adequately mask this if this was a publicly available application. For business logic, our views.py file, it has business logic in it, and we should really be separating this in the future. So this file is just about the presentation as it's usually intended to be, and we have other files for our business logic. We also repeated our code a couple of times. So for example, we have HTML files for every single question. So even though this is fully functional, we could probably make it such that we maybe just have one HTML file for the question format, and it runs it through a loop for each question to just show the new question every time. And finally, for documentation, we did make a basic README file, but we would probably want to expand that a little bit in the future if we could.
All right, and as for the report of issues, we as a team have completed our overall backlog items in terms of our prototype development for sprints 2 and 3. Our prototype runs successfully and works as intended, where a survey is given only once per user. A career type match is properly given to each respective user, a results page which lists all of the users who have completed the survey, and a search page with a working search functionality for a condensed list of specific people per career tag. And for our next steps, of course, we'll wrap everything up prior to this presentation and submit our project, this presentation, and the project report accordingly. Our website can definitely be edited and worked on even more, which would allow for more practice with front and back end development features to broaden our website functionality as a whole. This means possible updates with implementing features, such as navigation bar, a way for users to access individual user profiles, maybe a messaging system, help and tips pages, and so on and so forth. Another possibility is to network around and possibly grow the team, which would in turn give the website a bigger opportunity to branch out for future and more significant development. And that pretty much wraps up this final presentation.